Hello children, welcome to our world through English. So as usually in the previous class we had been started this topic adverbs, right? So today we are going to continue the same topic. Previously, do you remember which adverbs of what is an adverb? Before going to start today's session, can you tell me what is an adverb? Very simple. Adverb, add, additional. It adds meaning. It adds meaning to a verb, adjective, or another adverb. That is finished. Very simple. The word, I already said, the word itself having a meaning. Adverb. It adds meaning to a verb, adjective, and another adverb. So that is adverb. So we discussed in the previous class adverbs of reason. We discussed, right? Adverbs of reason we discussed, and adverbs of degree we discussed, right? So today we are going to discuss about adverbs of frequency. Keep the heading adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency. Okay, that we are going to learn in today's session. So keep the heading adverbs of frequencies. Do you know what is the meaning of frequency? Very simple. About regarding time, how early, often, lately, like that. That is frequency, right? The meaning, it is used how often, how frequently something happens. It is used to talk. It is used how something, how often, how frequently. How often, how frequently. Something had happened. Something happens. That's it. Right. Let us have examples for this. Hint words. Sometimes, always, daily, monthly, frequently, hourly. Sometimes, always, hourly, monthly, yearly, frequently, etc. Means very simple, children. It will talk about how often or how frequently something had done or something happens. For example, he always comes late. He always comes late. Example. Copy that example, or many things you can write. Okay, example. Adverbs of frequency. Just for notes, I'm teaching you all. You just remember only one thing. What is an adverb? Very simple. It adds meaning to a verb, adjective, and an adverb. That's enough. Then you can understand. By knowing the definitions, you won't learn anything. By reading a sentence, by understanding its meaning, which word is acting upon which word is giving additional information about something, then you can easily understand about a noun, a verb, adjective, or adverb, those. So by giving examples, you will come to know all those things. I will give you many examples. Then easily you can understand every part of speech easily and simply. So let's go for the next model. Right? Adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner. So manner. It describes how something happens. I said the word how. I given the how. Same thing. It describes how something happens. It describes how something happens. It describes how something happens, means in which manner. I given the word box how, so you can write those all examples. How, quickly, fastly, slowly, like that. Right? I'm giving only an example. Walk quickly or you may miss the bus. So how something happens, how we have to walk quickly. Either that is adverbs of manner. Very simple topic that. Okay, next. Adverbs of place. Adverbs of place. Adverbs of place. Copy this. Hint words, I will give you one more box, then I will give you all the words there itself. Okay? Okay, copy this. Adverbs of place. Adverbs of place. It describes where, already the table already given, right? Where something happens. It describes where something happens. Where something happen. In which place something can happen. Already here, there. I give you some words in the flower table, right? So like that, you can write examples. He runs around me, she is here. Examples. Adverbs of place. Adverbs of manner, how, where, and one more, we have last one, time. Right? Copy. Exam. Next one. Next one is adverbs of time. The last one. It describes when something happened. Example. Are you coming to school tomorrow? Are you coming to school tomorrow? So when something happens tomorrow. So that is adverbs of time. We are going to have a timetable now, big table. Let us see that. Copy that. Now, table I'm going to draw for you now. Adverbs of degree, adverbs of time, adverbs of place, adverbs of manner. So all in one frame. Let me draw the table for you. Time, frequency, place. So adverbs of time, adverbs of degree, time, frequency, place, manner, degree. So 5. I'm giving you some examples, means some hint words which you will use for these degrees. Some common words easy to recognize. This one. First one is time. Adverbs of time. I already said firstly, lastly, yearly. We already know. So written like yesterday, tomorrow, today. Yesterday, tomorrow, today, later, last year. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, later, last year, last month, any word with last. Next, how long, since, never, often. How long, since, often, never, etc. Okay, that is example. Next one. Frequency. Frequency means what? Time. Very simple like that. So frequency is always, usually, ever, later, daily. Next. Daily, always, frequently. Next, usually, ever, next. Etc. Frequency. Next, coming for adverbs of place, where it describes where something happens. It describes where something happens. Here, back, backyard, ahead, beyond. Here, there, upstairs, downstairs. See there, no? Upstairs, down. Next, downstairs, up, upstairs, ahead, beyond, beyond, ahead, etc. etc. Next one. Adverbs of manner. Manner means how something happens. Quickly, quietly, silently, deeply. Quietly, quickly, silently, bravely, fastly, etc. Means how something happens. After this table again we will discuss all this place, manner, degree, everything. So like it is. Next one, last one, adverbs of degree. How was the condition? So barely, almost, greatly, almost, fully. How much means how much? Fully, almost, fairly, barely, greatly. Fairly, greatly, barely, etc. That is right. So copy the table. Let me discuss all those things. Adverbs of time means when something happens. When something happens. That is adverbs of time. So it happens on yesterday, it happens today, or it happens tomorrow. I will meet him later, or next one, I met him the last year. So like that, if you are talking about something which had been, talking about the time, explaining about the time, that is adverbs of time. Next one is adverbs of frequencies. Adverbs of frequency. What is frequency? Means how something happen. It is how often, how many times it is going to happen. Sometimes it will happen daily, it always, frequently, regularly, or ever, Next, hardly, the words, maybe there I will written hardly, precisely. Next, seldom, we will use the words, that is often, that is, okay. Next, adverbs of place. What is an adverb of place? Adverb of place means it will talk about where something happens. I met him in the downstairs. I met him in the downstairs. Or we can say down, or he is ahead of me, he is ahead of me, or he is beyond me, or he is beside me, or he just moved over me. So like that. You can be confused that maybe it is also like a preposition, but not a preposition exactly. So upstairs, downstairs, not written downstairs here. Sorry. Downstairs. Okay. That is adverbs of place. Next, coming for adverbs of manner. It describes how something happens, fastly or slowly or quietly or quickly or silently. So how something happens, how it happened. I reached the room fastly. How fastly? And I was listening to the class silently. How you were listening to the class? Silently. So that is adverbs of manner. And last one, adverbs of degree. Already we said it gives information how often something is happening. How often that something, intensity, on which intensity or a verb. Almost. What is the degree means? Almost completed. I have been completed the work. Almostly it was finished. Or almost, or it was greatly filled. Words. So we will use, copy these all examples. These are all adverbs of frequencies. Copy that. If you complete that, we will go for next one. Right? Very good. So that will be the end of adverbs. Okay? Adverbs of time, degree, frequency, place, manner, enough. 5. And adverbs of reason also we learned, but I not written adverbs of reason here in the table, because in the reason I given you all example there itself. If you have time, if you have place, you can make a box and write adverbs of reason and write the hint words. Okay, that will be the end of today's session of adverbs of frequency. I think that totally you have been understand really what is adverb and what is adverbs of frequency. You learned everything clearly. So that will be the finish. You just copy the table and try to understand all the words. Just only remember the only definition. Adverb, additional information about a verb, adjective or an adverb. Very simple. If you understand the word itself, you will get the meaning. There is no need to discuss about all the definitions. All simple. Simple. When you got a sentence, you just understand the meaning. What happened, which is acted upon, which finish. Answer you will get what is noun, what is a verb, what is adverb, what is adjective, what is a verb. Clearly you can understand by everything by simple examples. Okay, children, that is the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed. Meet in the next session with another part of speech. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and bye-bye.